Brannen, and I'm here at the Writer's Loft, and I just think this is the most wonderful thing that they've done here, this community of writers and illustrators. I love the way everyone is supporting each other and creating a wonderful community together. I've illustrated about 17 books altogether. I wrote 3 of them. The books I've illustrated include Feathers, Not Just for Flying, and I wrote 3 books, including Madame Martine, and the new book, Madame Martine Breaks the Rules. So I was going to give, for my little tip today, just a little tiny bit of advice to writers and to illustrators of picture books. To writers, I would suggest that as you're telling your story in the best words possible, that you remember to give the illustrator room to spread their wings. An example I have is from the book The Very Berry Tooth Fairy, written by Arthur Levine, and the first couple of sentences of the book go like this. Zach's mom told him to stay away from people. They are dangerous and unpredictable, she warned, and Zach did as he was told. And I think that's a great way to start a story because that scene could be anywhere. It's totally up to me to figure out what they're doing, and yet it sort of has an interesting way into the story. Why did she say that? There must have been some reason that isn't told in the story of why she would bring that up. So the way I illustrated it, you probably can't see that well, but you could look at the book. I showed the family on a picnic with some friends, and you'll see that Zach's mother is reading a book to him that's about people. And so that's sort of the way into that kind of discussion between a mother and their child. And of course it's also a little fun play on the way a parent might tell a child to be careful around bears because they're dangerous and unpredictable, and this is a little reversal of that, which is also cute. And then for illustrators, I would suggest a similar sort of thing, is look for ways that you can bring more to the text than is already there. We all know that a picture book is as equal parts story and illustrations, but together they should make up a whole that's even greater than the parts. And I'm very pleased with how that worked with this book, Feathers. Melissa Stewart's wonderful text talks about the different ways birds use their feathers. I had the idea of putting the whole book together as if it were a scrapbook, a nature journal, so that the text is there and it's supported by the illustrations, but there's a whole additional story where you might think about the person who collected all these things and put them together. And in this case, although every single page, the text was good and interesting, I wanted a way to unify it because it was an example of a whole lot of different birds, and that this managed to put it all together and connect everything with one overriding idea. And that certainly was not in the text. The author had never considered it. And I'm so grateful that Melissa liked the idea, and I'm so grateful to Charles Bridge for letting me put it together this way. And I think we both feel that it was very successful. So that's my 2-part tip for the day. And happy writing and illustrating, and I'm really looking forward to seeing all the books that are going to come out of the Writer's Loft.